But yeah, Blizzard's been talking about the new talent system, right? The new revamped talent system that's coming in Dragonflight. They've been dropping some news on it, even dropping some talent trees for us. I believe we've gotten the Druid and the Death Knight at this point. So that's good. But what is it all about? Well, let's see. It's right here. We all know kind of what this new talent tree looks like. They gave us a little bit of a preview of it when they announced Dragonflight. And basically, Dragonflight contains major updates to World of Warcraft's classes, centering around the reintroduction of talent trees. If you played vanilla, you are very familiar with these. I remember them. I still remember going on and clicking my and getting so excited when I got a talent because I got to add it to my tree. Back then, it felt like you were getting a talent almost every level, which is part of the reason why people don't like the new tree, right? Because really, it's split over such a long period of time between like getting anything, right? Level 15, and then it's like every 10. Okay, here's a 10 level gap, 5 level gap, 15 level gap, another 15 level gap. Sorry, 5, then another 5, and then another 5. So it's very gappy. It's very gappy. Did I say 15? Man, what the fuck's up with my math? What the fuck's up? I'm looking back at this. I'm like, where's the 15 that I just said? So it's 10, then 5, then 5, then 5, 5, 5. Okay, that's how it works. It's too early. It's too early. But anyways, you don't get them as often as you will in this tree. The new style, which is like the old style. The 61-point talent trees. Yes. So back to what they said about it, their talent system and philosophy. Some of our biggest goals in class and talent revamps are to increase player agency over your character's progression build, providing meaningful rewards while leveling. Yeah, so again, that gets back to kind of what I'm talking about, where it just feels like you don't get enough each level, right? There's like a 5 to 10 level gap, and you kind of forget your talent trees even there. And reinforce your character's connection to both their class and their spec. In addition, we felt that we had to retain many features of modern World of Warcraft specializations. Specializations have many unique abilities, some of which might be central to the identity of the spec. Slappy hands. They have a wide variety of optional bonuses that have been created at various times over the years. This led us to go back to talent trees, a concept familiar to people who played WoW before Mists of Pandaria. That's right. I mean, I personally, I like the reintroduction of these new talent trees. Now, you guys can go through here and reread a lot of this shit. There's a lot of, going into the breakdown of what these new talent trees mean and what it's all about. I'm not going to read this whole article for you guys here online. But there's some abilities that'll be critical to rotation in your tree, and then some that'll be less so. And we can look at some of the trees already that they've released. They released the Druid, and they've released all 3 specs of the Death Knight. Just for this stream, they did it. Toba, let me know if you're here. But again, I think it's the right direction to take things. Druid talents. Here we have the Druid talent trees. The Druid talent update is a great opportunity to let Druids explore the flexibility inherited of the class. So the Druids are, they got the 4 specs. They got the 4 spec trees. This is just a look at what the trees are going to look like. Now again, you'll have your Druid tree, right? Your specific, you're a Druid, so you get to pick what your talents are here, and then you have your spec on this side. So this will change. This will always be the same based on your class, and then this side will change based on whatever spec you decide to go with. And you need 8 points, right, to get to this point to unlock the tree below. So you can't just go directly down, right? You got to fill up this region with 8 points before you can unlock the rest, and then you have to fill up 20 points before you can unlock these final rows here. So It's somewhat limited in that you can't just shoot down, which is fine. You want to get your best abilities later on in the game. But so far I like the look of it. I like the, it's very much reminiscent of vanilla WoW talent trees. That's what it is. And I believe you're gonna have 31 points or 30 points. I found another article that said it. Yeah, at level 70 you'll have 30 points to spend in your tree. And again, you won't be able to unlock the last row of the tree, the last couple rows of the tree, until you've spent 20 above this point. So there's the balance tree. They got the feral druid tree. I really like this art here that they're putting in. I don't know if this is going to be in game or not, or this is just part of like their preview, but I think these art here are really cool. And one thing, now I don't know druids that well. I've never played one, even though I've been playing since 05. I've never played a druid. But what I can give you guys some talk about is the Death Knight trees. So they did release the Death Knight trees, and I can get into those. Let me see. The Death Knight trees are right here on Wowhead. And one thing that you'll notice if you look at the Death Knight tree is this ability. Yep. We all know this one on stream. This is Abomination Limb. That's Slappy Hands, which is a Covenant-specific ability that has found its way back onto the talent tree. That's right, no more borrowed power, as Ian promised us. Part of the Death Knight tree. It's not even part of the blood spec, so all Death Knights, time to fast forward. Get this shit out of here. I love the Karazhan music, but it just doesn't... I can't stream to it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay? Don't hate me for it. Appreciate me. Yeah. So the Abomination Limb is part of all Death Knights. So you'll be able to be, Frost or Frost, Unholy. You'll be able to be anything, any type of Death Knight, but you can still get your shot at getting Abomination Limb if that's what you decide to do. Now, you're going to have to pick. You're not going to be able to pick it. You're not going to be able to always have it, but if you choose to have it, well, there you go. There it is. This ability looks new to me. This is a new ability. Obviously, there's going to be some new abilities, I would say, on any of these talent trees. These bottom three currently, we already have them as Death Knights. We have Rune Weapon, Dancing Rune Weapon. We have Purgatory, and whatever the fuck this one was called. I forget right now. I can tell you guys because I have the talent tree open right here. Bone Storm. That's right, Bone Storm. So, I mean, this stuff already, it exists. Makes sense. A lot of it's already in here, but a lot of it's been rearranged in a way where now you're going to be able to slowly gather strength as you level up. I think this is great for new players. They'll be able to feel like they're getting stronger as they progress in the game, rather than waiting for 5 or 10 levels to pass before they can get a new ability or talent. Morning. What's up? Good morning, Entgrove. Yeah, Abomination Limb is Slappy Hands. Correct. Yeah, Abomination Limb is Slappy Hands. That's right. God, how could you turn off the Karazhan music? I love the Karazhan music. To me, it's just not good stream. I don't know. It gets a little bit kinky with the stream. But anyways, as I was saying, oh, and you can have a ghoul with any spec. So again, like these specs are very cool. They're gonna offer more variability and diversity in the way you handle things and the way you play. I mean, based on this, you could have Death Knights without anti-magic shield. Like, would I suggest that? Maybe not. Very core and central. The Horn of Winter, another one. There's going to be lots of ways people can build their tunes, and there's just going to be more variety. With some of this lesser abilities, there's going to be, again, yeah, more variety, ways to change it up. I think these new talent trees are great and refreshing, and they're going to bring back some of the good old nostalgia. Let that nostalgia bug bite you, baby, because it's going to feel good. And moving forward, I think they're going to keep releasing these, and we'll keep looking at them as they do. Again, I can give the most input when it comes to Death Knight, because that's what I play. But as we move forward, they're eventually going to have a talent calculator on here and everything. We'll be able to play with it and see how things can possibly play out.